Every year, 3.6 million babies are born in the United States. A baby's only nourishment for the first 6 months is breast milk or formula. 84% of U.S. mothers nurse their babies, and 85% of those use a breast pump at least some of the time. That's 2.5 million babies drinking breast milk from bottles. Last fall, I was sitting in a small lactation room, pumping breast milk yet again. I felt lucky to be able to give the best to my new baby. But it was a massive hassle. Sanitizing flanges, tubing, duckbill valves, pumping bottles, and storage caps. As I tried to relax, I came across an alarming new study about microplastics in baby bottles. Microplastics transfer from bottles to liquid very efficiently at warm temperatures, especially if the bottle is jostled or shaken. Their full impact on human development is unknown, but small doses of microplastics cause cell death in a laboratory setting and could cause cancer and endocrine disruption. So plastic is not a good material for baby bottles. But what else can you pump into? I scoured Amazon. I scoured the whole internet for a non-plastic bottle to pump into. Glass? Too heavy. Clean Canteen? Pura metal bottles? I ordered them. I ordered every adapter I could find and couldn't get them to attach to my pump. Enter Monica. A problem solver by nature, she had the design experience necessary to reverse engineer the pump threads. Oh, and she's also a mama, so she gets it. We are proud to present a better baby bottle. The Bear bottle fits with existing breast pump flanges, creating a plastic-free option for pumping mothers. It reduces plastic waste and has a very long lifespan. It is 40% lighter than a glass bottle of equal volume. And most of all, it reduces infant ingestion of microplastics. We're so excited to offer this bottle. Thank you.
Introducing Humidifier to help households enjoy healthy humidity levels with a solution that minimizes carbon footprint. Do you know anyone who's had COVID? What about dry hair, skin, lips, or eyes? How about other respiratory issues such as snoring or frequent coughing? With so much time cooped up at home staring at screens, eyes are getting dry and red, lungs are becoming conditioned to air that has been sterilized, purified, and cleaned. But little has been done to address the fact that dry air increases the risk of contracting COVID. My baby son developed respiratory issues as a result of excessively dry air in our home. After trying these 2 snot suckers, I sucked the bacteria out of our son's nose and caught his cold myself. Houseplants are shriveling up and dying as well. With a baby, we just don't have time to water them enough, especially in winter when the furnace blasts constant dry air. I'm disappointed by the humidifier market. Rather than directly addressing the constant dry air bombarding us from a furnace, bulky products are made to compensate. All the products shown here require unnecessary interior space and electricity. Look at the competition. Hidden Humidifier is a low-cost solution that's easy to use, doesn't take up any room, is 100% silent, saves energy, and is made of safe and environmentally friendly materials. So that's how it's designed. We added a water basin so that furnace heat evaporates water and humidifies heated air that rises and distributes it passively without electricity or gas. The simple design is inexpensive to manufacture and easy to operate and maintain. Refilling with tap water efficiently lasts an entire night, and an optional hygrometer can be attached to regulate and program humidity levels. The one-time $20 purchase can result in up to $1,000 in utility savings annually. It pays for itself in only a few months and requires minimal staff involvement. Design and manufacturing is expected to take less than a year. We intend to develop partnerships with community groups and local utility companies to distribute the product as an inexpensive and energy-efficient solution. We are raising $30K, $5K of which has already been collected. We strive to get a 5-star review by providing a fully functional product. The team is led by myself, and despite these environmental credentials, I understand more data is needed on materials and design. After staring at so many presentations, I'm sure your eyes are urging you to support this idea.
Hi, I'm Mallory Morse, founder and top dog at Just Right Bite.
We offer a healthy and sustainable alternative to mainstream pet food by replacing traditional protein with insects. The pet food industry is full of waste, with pets in the US consuming enough meat to be the 5th largest consuming nation globally. Switching all 1.8 million pets in Washington state to an insect-based pet food alone would stop the emissions of 3.4 billion pounds of CO2, save or redirect 38 billion gallons of water, and protect 2.5 million acres of land that can be saved or utilized for housing or other social benefits.
We aim to upcycle materials before they become waste.
We believe a circular economy begins by being mindful of where we source our materials. When making our food, We use low-emission proteins while also upcycling soon-to-expire and unused produce from local Washington sources. We utilize recycled and compostable packaging when sharing and sending our treats. Pet parents can choose to use compostable packaging or opt for reusable silicone or glass packaging, which can be used at our refill stations to continue the cycle.
We are eco-feminists who want to make the planet cleaner and provide meaningful employment opportunities.
We are dedicated to generating systemic change and are focused on the following sustainable development goals. We believe that mothers should have access to economic opportunities. Therefore, we offer staggered shifts coordinated with school schedules. All employees are offered educational development opportunities. And lastly, we are dedicated to being sustainable in all aspects of our business. Our team at Just Right Bite cares about the health of both our pets and the planet.
We believe one should not have to be sacrificed for the other.
What is Kandi? Kandi is bead art we trade at electronic dance music, concerts, and festivals to make friends and express our creativity. It symbolizes peace, love, unity, and respect for one another. But the beads we use are made of virgin plastic, and the EDM community is often unaware of the impacts of plastic on the environment. The EDM festival market in the United States is worth $391 million. With each attendee wearing an average of 10 pieces of candy, we estimate at least $32 million worth of candy at these events every year. Kandi Sustainably creates recycled plastic candy beads that fight plastic pollution and connect the EDM community to the environment the way it connects us to each other. We also have special product lines of impact beads, where we work with festivals and nonprofits to both educate communities and collect plastic. We use zero-waste packaging, and we have a circular business model where we take back any beads and resell bead buckets back to consumers. We'll start with product development and customer discovery, launching first in the EDM community. We'll go after these 5 major festivals to start to get 20% of their attendees to switch their candy beads. Hitting this target will save 28,000 pounds of plastic from the environment, as well as from being produced, which also saves energy and emissions. Finally, we'll expand into other segments of the $35 billion arts and crafts market, specifically eco-friendly parents to start. We'll sell our product for $3 and $4 a bag with a profit margin of 45 to 50%. Our impact comes from 2 areas: removing plastic from the ecosystem and supplanting the existing market, reducing the sale of virgin plastic beads. Our beads also create market demand for recycled plastic, increasing its future potential. But most importantly, we have a chance to really educate and change consumer behavior around plastic by making Kandi sustainably.
There's a problem. Seattle and other rapidly growing cities have a major litter issue from everyday littering, illegal dumping, and COVID-19 debris and homeless camps. Every year in Washington, more than 12 million pounds of litter is tossed and blown into our roadways. Another 6 million pounds ends up in parks and recreation area. This litter gets washed into our waterways, causing the Puget Sound to become toxic, acidic, and bacteria infested. This in turn hurts our wildlife and businesses that depend on the Puget Sound. Washington State Department of Ecology and Washington Department of Traffic understand the seriousness of this issue for our environment, so they both invested $5 million each annually. Seattle also released a $3 million budget just to clean up COVID debris around the city. Seattle's also recently doubled the litter efforts and increased it to 2 days a week. The litter is dangerous for volunteers picking it up and dangerous for citizens, as there have been various reports of children getting pricked by dirty needles. Destroys the wildlife, in turn causing businesses to suffer, reduces the real estate value by almost 7%, accumulating rapidly as population grows, and if we don't find a solution to this issue soon, it could be too late for the Puget Sound. We have an exceptional long-term solution for Seattle and the other cities facing a similar issue with litter, and we call this Litter Patrol. Litter Patrol is a network of really smart robots built to clean up your community. So our business model works like this. We're technologists, not business people. So what we do is we create very smart robots, and what we do is we help other people to create businesses and nonprofits in their own local communities that use these robots, and then we rent them out to their businesses or nonprofits for a monthly subscription.
Waste stream. Our robot has the ability to segregate garbage at the source, instead of having to do so at a manual sorting center. A major hurdle to proper recycling is mixed waste in the recycle bins. This causes perfectly good recyclable material to end up in the landfills. Our custom-designed and self-trained machine learning model can identify recyclable material from regular waste. It can also distinguish biohazards such as masks or needles and COVID-19 debris.